recording. What a beautiful way. And
That's just a
our
gift for us, man.
I,
That's
I
not for
was
the
I
fans.
was gonna say our one viewer is gonna miss out on that, but
We this kind of content you get if you follow our Patreon.
I was gonna say that is Patreon content, which is just the 15-minute pre-show banter and then the 30
15 minutes.
second
Don't
post
lie.
show
Don't lie
banter.
to him. We've been talking for 4 hours.
But that's the kind of stuff you get on Patreon. But anyways, let's kick it. This is welcome back to Show and Tell with Tone and Tone. I am Tone.
I am also Tone.
And this is the number one show dedicated to sentimental moments hated by father-in-laws and the
Spouses.
the Pass the Pigs fan pod.
This is the Pass the Pig pod. People, it's not hated by Pass the Pig fans.
No, this is this is the pro Pass the Pigs pod. Yes.
Pro Pass Pigs pod.
Yes, we are pro Pass the Pigs here. I'm
Yeah,
so
that's a stance I'm willing to take publicly.
I would like to formally come out as pro Pass the Pigs.
I would die for Pass the Pigs.
On the real, I'm so fucking like I cannot believe that you not only know what Pass the Pigs is, but you enjoyed it and you have played it in your childhood.
I have fond memories of Pass the Pig.
That makes me so. It makes me realize that I am not crazy because
Well,
I've tried. Well, okay, I'm not
or
crazy.
you're a magnet for other crazy people.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it could be one of those two things. Um. But yeah. So, anyways, instead of going on a Pass the Pigs tirade, which I have been known to do, I've been thrown out of many establishments for my Pass the Pig tirades. That's not what we're here today for. We're here so you can show and tell.
Will you
So,
please show these fine people the intro?
oh yeah. That was beautiful.
I love it. It's so good. Well, you guys worked hard on that. And also I can't share my screen.
Ah, damn.
You guys worked hard on that. We should check that. That's hot stuff.
Multiple participant. Okay, see if that works.
Yeah. Okay.
It should work.
It does. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, today what I'm supposed to show, and this is like weeks in the making. This is like episodes in the making. This is a really epic.
This
This
feels
is like
this feels like a real show that we've been building up to something.
this is like the mid-season finale. It's not. Don't worry. Don't worry or be worried, depending on how you feel about the show. We're rolling. The
Yeah,
train
we're
is not
still
stopping.
going.
But yeah, we several episodes ago we rolled the dice. Good shit happened, right?
We rolled a 20.
And
Yes, sir.
and we said that what we were going to do was share some good times. And the last time we met, you talked about kind of a bunch of small things. Talked about beating Horizon Forbidden Dawn.
Yes,
Hero Dawn, rather.
yeah, I talked about a lot of I don't want to say superficial good things, but like very recent.
Hey man, if it makes you feel nice,
Right. I don't want to
Yours.
I don't want to undercut the things that are good to me, but I don't want it to come out and look like this kid only cares about video games. I'm just
Well,
very
you talked about.
I'm
talked
just
about
very
your-
yeah, I'm very stoked on beating Zero Dawn. That is the stance I will have.
You also talked about a very important Matt in your life.
Shout out, Matt.
You
6
talked
foot eight,
about
6'8", full of hate, but really he was full of love. That was his
well,
catchphrase, and I loved it.
that's really. Was he 6'8"?
He was fucking
Wouldn't it
giant.
be great if he was like 5'3"? But he said that would be raw.
Or if he was like 6'5", because that's pretty close. But who's gonna look at the 6'5" dude and be like, "Wait, you're not 6'8"?"
Pretty sure you're not 6'8" there, Chief.
So shout out Matt. Shout out Matt. So
Yeah,
yes.
shout out all Matts with funny nicknames or
Yeah,
otherwise.
shout out Kitten. Shout out Poop. Shout out Breadstick. Shout out
Wagon.
Matt. Shout out Wagon. Sorry, can't forget.
Wagon's a good Matt. It's a
Uh,
childhood Matt.
shout out all the Matts.
It's a good story. Someday I'm gonna a subplot of this pod is me decoding the dumb nicknames for my friends named Matt.
Yes.
I'll do Wagon next week.
Yeah, we already got Poop. Did we get Poop?
We did get Poop.
Yeah.
I talked about that
Yeah.
in the video game episode. No, I didn't. I talked about that in the light box, the catwalk.
Oh,
episode.
yes.
Dude, have we like finally ran so many episodes that it's hard to remember what episodes we've ran? Did we do it?
Dude, I was gonna say we're finally we are. To me,
Call us Big Sean. We're finally famous.
we're finally famous. To me, we have not in all of the projects that I have done over the years, I feel like nothing has really become substantial until it's past the 10 mark. And
How many episodes do we have?
we
Honestly, I have no idea.
we have 8 that are out, and we have probably 11.
Dog, is this
banked.
gonna be 10? This will be 11?
This is either I think this is 10. No. Wait, I can check. No, this is 11. Yeah, this is 11. I'm not even gonna check.
We did it.
We did it. We out here. Now we're on
You know what that means? Now it's time to actually take this audio podcast that has video and publish it like an audio podcast.
and make yep. Now I will do that. I'll add it to my
Anchor.fm, baby, not an ad.
And I found out that there's a way that we could get ads. That is very. We don't have to do that, but we don't have to do that now. But we could.
I really desperately want to make 3 cents every 2 years for these.
Oh yeah, with
So
our
let's-
amount of viewers,
Monetize.
monetize. Oh my god, it looked like it shook my
I
screen.
can be bought.
Anyways, speaking of
All right.
switching gears from money to good
Love.
shit. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Segue.
yeah, segue. All right, here we go. I'm going to begin. This is a media presentation on a good time. And it begins with a connection to you and me
Beautiful.
and ends with a connection to me and someone very special. So now you didn't know this. This is happening to you for the first time.
Damn.
So
Yes.
you and I are both dudes that appreciate hats, right? In fact, if I'm not mistaken, isn't hat one of the dice rolls? for
Hat
showing up to
Hat
town?
definitely is one of the dice rolls, and let me tell you what number it is. It is nope, it's not in that note. Hats are number 17.
Well, let's say we just rolled a 17 because my good time is related to a hat.
Oh,
And this is a new hat.
that's got an
This
M on
is
it.
this is a hat from the University of Mississippi, okay? The Oxford Land Sharks. And see, you got the state of Mississippi M. They use a block M like University of Michigan, but
Okay.
to commemorate the land shark unofficial mascot, the M is in the shape of a fin,
Yes.
which is sick. That's so sick. You got the new era ID here, and then on the back you got the school nickname.
Fitted.
So fitted, not my ideal hat, but I like the colorway and I like the fin so much. I figured, I can have a few fitted hats. So
fair.
reason I got this hat, this is funny. This is a funny Tony story. Baseball, as fan of,
Cue the funny Tony story.
as fans of the pod, as fan of the pod knows,
Fan of
it was looking like baseball was going to be delayed this year because of some labor disagreements with the asshole billionaire owners and the benevolent players. And they said, "Hey, a-holes, we need that money though." And the billionaires were like, "No." And then everyone said, "All right, we're not going to play baseball till we figure it out." So I said, what am I going to do? I love baseball. I need to get into baseball. I'll watch college baseball. College baseball is just as good, if not more good, because the players in college baseball are kids and
Right.
have fun, And they should be thinking about their careers, but they're not. So they do risky, dangerous shit that could like permanently damage their bodies and ruin their career. For example,
Yes,
I was watching a college baseball game the other day, and I watched a kid younger than us, steal second base, third base, and then home plate in the same play.
Holy shit.
Listen, when you watch Major League Baseball, you're watching a product. When you watch college baseball, you're watching a game, and they are having a blast playing it. So I thought, what college baseball team am I going to root for? The university I work at doesn't have a baseball team. They got a softball team, but they don't have a baseball team.
Right.
Who can I root for? And I thought, my wife, the beautiful DJ Miss Rachel, got her master's degree.
You know, we got to have the audience give it up for DJ Miss Rach.
She got her master's degree at the University of Mississippi.
That's interesting.
Okay. So I thought, I'm going to root for the University of Mississippi. Now I'm going to do a quick screen share real quick because I need people to know that I'm the real deal. University of Mississippi is the number 2 ranked baseball team in the country this year.
Who's number 1?
And before, Texas. And before anybody accuses me of being a front runner, here is a picture of me at the University of Mississippi's baseball stadium, Swayze Field, in 2015. I'm a real fan. This is me.
Asked for the screen sharing permission to prove he was a real fan.
This is me at Swayze Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi in 2015, exactly 2 nights before DJ Miss Rachel, seen here on the field at Swayze.
Oh, I just saw these pictures on Instagram.
Yeah. So this was like the weekend she got her master's degree. Here's us at Swayze Field in Oxford, Mississippi, seeing the Ole Miss Land Sharks stack up a massive dub 7 years ago. So I'm not a fake fan.
So you're true to this. Some people are new to this.
This is the first year I've rooted for them.
Okay, so you're new to this. So you've been true to this, but now you're new to this.
I've been true to this. Now I'm new to this. Now let me talk a little bit about the University of Mississippi.
Talk about it.
Their former mascot, unfortunately, is reflective of the troubling history of the American South. They used to have like, I think literally a slave driver as their mascot.
I swear to God, I was just gonna make a joke. Tell me they weren't the Mississippi slavers. Oh man,
their old mascot was literally a slave driver. That's fucked up. That is bad. So at some point, I think like in 2012 or 11 or something, they were like, yeah, we should not have this as our guy. So they talked about just shortening it to the Rebels, which is like officially, unofficially what they went with. Right. And to pay homage to that, the university had like a contest, name the team, come up with the new mascot. And people don't know this, but there's a big intersection between nerds and college sports, because sports is a statistic.
I was gonna say, I know that strictly from the comedy podcasts that I follow, that almost all of them are into sports for that reason. That everybody's in.
People who win fantasy sports are good at math because they can look at numbers and statistics. It's all, listen, I'm not going to go on a big thing about Moneyball because I'm depressed with the Oakland Athletics right now. That's it. That's the whole game. It's a numbers game. So what did nerds like other than sports? Star Wars. Okay. Star Wars.
I was gonna say Star Trek.
Well, close. Star Wars is a movie about a rebellion. How can we move past the troubled history of the American South while still honoring the name Rebels for the team, but be progressive about it?
Okay.
In 2012, the nerds almost made it so that Admiral Akbar was the mascot for the University of Mississippi, as seen here in his most famous scene in Star Wars. Let's take a look at the footage.
It's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap!
I was just going to say,
It's a trap!
I don't know who General Akbar is, but now...
Admiral.
Oh, Admiral. Sorry.
Back on my favorite Mon Calamarian's neck, bro. Admiral Akbar. So they got so friggin' close to Admiral Akbar being the damn mascot.
Like,
right?
Like how close?
Very close.
Like I can't imagine anywhere in Mississippi, right? Or
yes.
I can't see that. That reminds me of oh my god, the bench warmers. What like that seems like a thread, like a plot line from bench warmers. So for you to say that that's real or almost was real, insane.
Unfortunately, it's as real as it gets. So let's review. They almost had the Star Wars guy.
Yes.
Didn't work out, unfortunately.
Admiral Akbar.
Now, you heard me say you saw the picture.
Yes.
You saw the picture. I don't gotta pull it up again.
The sweaty.
But I will because it's hilarious.
This
So
one.
they did the land shark. Now, check this out.
Hit me.
You may be wondering, what's this land shark's name?
Akbar.
Tony
the land shark.
Tony the land shark, bitch!
And he's got a mask. That's so funny.
This is like a newer picture of Tony the land shark. Okay, Tony the land shark became the official mascot, replacing the rebel black bear in 2018. However, the land shark symbol. Oh, okay. I guess it was much earlier than 2012. Okay, 2012.
Iraq war something overdose. What the hell?
Yeah, this was like going dark. So now we're learning together, class. Apparently, the hand sign was created by Tony Fenn, who was an Army veteran that served a 1-year tour in Iraq before arriving in Oxford.
Oh my God, this is depressing.
Yeah, this is really sad, but it's like a cool way to honor his memory, I guess.
Yeah.
So we learned something. So now I want to bring it all home, but let's look at Tone real quick.
Yeah, bring it. Oh.
Okay, now let's look at Tone one more time.
Show me a difference. I see none.
What's funny about this picture? Sober as a funeral.
I don't know. My grandma's funeral, I was not sober.
You know what we did? We heard that story on the pod. Now, you know what I did before we went to the baseball game that day? We went to William Faulkner's house.
I don't know who that is. William
is an American author.
Oh, okay.
He wrote books you would have not read in your high school classes because you were a shitty student.
I read zero books through high school and college, still graduated, got that degree taped up on my wall.
Funny thing to admit to your college English teacher.
Yeah, you know. I don't know if you know what's fun. Oh no, I don't have it here, but I have one of your books. I stole it.
Oh, is it the Kanye West book of poems?
Yeah.
Nice.
One of these days we'll do a reading. But anyways, so you were at William Faulkner's house.
William Faulkner's house, toured the grounds, and then we had dinner, and then we went to the baseball game.
What a good time.
I love it.
The way
my good time. So now I've set the table.
Oh, that.
Now let me give you my good time.
For people, for fans of the show, that is a classic Tony setup. We are 30 minutes in, and that was the setup to the story.
30 minutes in?
Oh wait. Oh no. That's just the recording. We are 20 minutes in. We are 20 minutes in, and that was the setup to the story. Love it. Okay, one of those was gonna hit, and I didn't know which one. But all right,
the rim shot was appropriate.
All right, so that was the setup. So now I understand where we're at in time and space.
The good time was that specific baseball game at Swayze Field in June 2015. But
I was graduating.
it was also
just graduated high school.
ugh, but the good time is also what that specific good time represents, that this hat is going to remind me of every time I put it on. This hat is not only going to remind me of a specific good time, but it's going to remind me of a feeling, Antonio. And this is the beautiful thing about baseball and the beautiful thing about DJ Miss Rachel.
Aww.
You're outside, you're in the fresh air. Unless you're in Oxford, Mississippi, and then the air is polluted by various pollens that I'm allergic to. Yeah. Allergies? No. Warm summer evenings? Yes. Okay. It's a feeling. It's warmth. It's the sun on your skin. It's being outside. It's laughter. It's the crack of the bat. But most importantly,
sharing that time with somebody.
Sharing that time with someone special.
Aww.
And I get to share good times like DJ Miss Rachel almost every day of my life.
Oh, that was so sweet.
I say almost every day of my life because on Tuesdays I teach for like 14 hours, and by the time I get home, we're both so tired that we don't even talk to each other.
You walk in,
but
like
6 days out of the week.
That's a pretty good streak. 6 days a week.
You know? Not bad for someone I live with permanently.
I can't even say 6 days a week, so that is pretty good.
So it's my good time. Seeing a baseball game with a good pal.
I love that. That makes me. That's. Oh, I thought Renee just said something to me, but that's so sweet. Oh, that and then we have Tony the land shark.
Look at, you can tell I'm sunburned, and that I should have brushed my teeth. All right, that's enough of that.
Oh, I love that though.
Or to have sideways to stretch it out.
Is it too small or too big?
It's too small.
That's why I don't do.
I used to love fitted hats. I hate them now, dude.
I've had 2 fitted hats in my entire life, and I hopped on the snapback train and never looked back.
See, I'm not against snapbacks, but I don't like snapbacks. Feel taller on your dome.
They do.
I don't like that.
You have to get a very specific snapback, and I've only had a couple of them. Like, this is not a good one. This is one I got off Amazon, but finding an Old English D snapback is harder than you would
I believe
imagine.
it. I believe it.
And
because I feel like the snapback style has really like been kind of taken over by trucker hat.
Yes, which
I like trucker hats. One of my favorite hats is the trucker hat, but you can't wear a trucker hat all the time.
Trucker hat is a summer thing.
That's a summer thing, and it's a special occasion summer thing.
See,
we didn't roll a 17, so we gotta put a lid on the hat talk.
Yeah.
I can talk about hats all day, dude.
We gotta put a
spoiler alert. We're talking about hats. We ain't even rolled it yet.
We gotta put a lid on the hat talk. Love that.
Oh, that was an unintentional pun. Although, can I say one more thing about hats?
Of course, always.
You know what my favorite hat in the entire world is?
Your 1950s paperboy hat.
No, it's the Tone Time Digimon trucker that you said 7 years ago you were going to get me a copy of.
Really? You don't have one?
Nope.
Again, we're going to do another BRB, which is becoming a segment in the show where I just
go get something from elsewhere in your apartment.
This is for those of you who didn't know me in college. This is my life.
This is your default.
This is my curse. I can't sit still. So I will be right back.
Here he comes. Well, Tone's gone. Let me go ahead and plug the Twitter again. You can follow us and tweet at us at Show and Tell Pod 2. All one word, all lowercase. Show and Tell Pod 2. That's the number 2. And if you know who at Show and Tell Pod and at Show and Tell Pod 1 are, report them until they get kicked off Twitter. And then we can have Show and Tell Pod. Until then, tweet at us at Show and Tell Pod 2. Catch us on Twitter and catch us outside. How about that? Remember her? Remember that girl?
Remember which
From
girl?
the Dr. Phil. Catch me outside. How about that? There it is, man. The Digimon hat.
And not to put you on blast, but what size sweatshirt do you wear?
Hoodie or crew neck?
Crew neck.
2X.
Okay.
I like it. Well, okay. Is this like a Glidden? Like the kind of roomy?
I don't know. Well,
XL.
now I'm realizing that I shouldn't have even given you the option.
I'm a chunky boy, baby. Those are XLs.
I'm there. I'm there too. So you will have something in your mail coming soon.
Well, look at that. We're both just, this is how nice. We're gifting each other stuff on these nice episodes.
I love that.
Yeah.
What?
Hold up that Tone Time hat. Let the people really appreciate it.
Look at that. And you
Did
know
you-
what?
Did
You
you-
appreciate the time and effort that went into this because
If you had focused half as much on college as that hat,
I
buddy.
would have been I think this all the time. If I were able to harness all of my brain power,
Desi Cam. Brr, 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 brr.
oh wait, no, damn it. If I was able to harness all of my brain power, I feel like I could have really been a force for scientific good in this world. But
Yeah.
instead, I'm just making merch, hanging out with Hanky the Christmas Poo, or Spanky. No, it's Hanky. Hanky.
Yeah, Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo.
Hanky the Christmas Poo.
Mr.
Hanky the
Put
Christmas
some respect on Mr. Hanky's neck, or I'm gonna come at you like a land shark. In your front yard tonight.
That kind of makes me want to watch college baseball, but I can't watch.
College baseball rules.
That does remind me of something that I feel like I could get into, that I feel like one of these days you're going to have to break down Star Wars for me, because I've really... Have I told you why I don't like Star Wars?
No.
Not
Doesn't
that-
seem like something we would be able to talk about.
Yeah. Not that I don't like...
Can I real... Go ahead.
No, go for it.
Well, I was gonna change the subject.
Oh, I was just gonna say the real quick. The only reason why I don't like Star Wars is because before all of the new movies started coming out, me,
Yes.
Renee, who was, I don't know if we were dating at the time, and my buddy Kiernan, we sat in his basement, like dark, you see no sunlight basement, from 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
till 9 o'clock at night, and we just watched every Star Wars back to back to back to back, and it was the worst day of my life.
That doesn't sound fun. I wouldn't do that.
It was horrible, and for some reason, that was the only way the three of us wanted to watch, and since then, all Star Wars have been ruined for me. But with The Mandalorian and all that stuff coming out, and the Obi-Wan Kenobi stuff that's getting announced, I really want to check it out.
You should. I mean, they're good. They're not just, I mean, I think that like the whole nerd thing, the obsession goes a little too deep, and that's me talking.
Yeah.
But they are good movies.
I really the Boba Fett show really like made me want to get into it. Because
Well,
I keep hearing it's fucking awesome.
That's an interesting take. Because I feel like the consensus among fans was that show was kind of a disappointment.
Really? Damn.
So we got it. This is a whole other episode, but you said you wanted to think about getting into college baseball.
Yes.
I present you with Exhibit A. So this is our boy, Aiton Chad Tagnier. I don't know, dude. Play for the MLB, then I'll know how to say your name, I guess. And he is about to steal 3 base. Are you ready?
Yeah. Play it. I want to see.
I'm kind of losing it there at that point. But There's the Chantier, the runner. Did he made it? He slid
Look at
in
him.
successfully.
What the
And now he's going to try to take third because nobody's covering third. And Chantier makes it in there safely as well.
Yay.
And now nobody's covering
Look at
home.
him.
Can he do it? You bet he can. He's slid into all three bases.
Wow.
Second, third, and home. And when are you going to see that one, Keith Kessinger?
Never.
You'll never see it again, folks.
So this starts with a pickoff at first.
Look at
Second,
this
third, and
pile on
home.
his face
And
when
now
he's
nobody's
driving
covering home. Can he do it? You bet he can. He's slid three bases.
What moxie from the young man.
That is insane.
That's it, dude. That's college baseball.
Hmm.
They make more mistakes, but they take more risks. And the confluence of risks and mistakes equals chaos. And chaos, as we know, is fun. That's where the fun happens, bah!
Right. Might be worth checking into. Maybe I'll be a land shark too.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say you should either join me join the school of fish, which is what I'm deciding fans of
Join.
fans of University of Mississippi baseball that are north of the Mason-Dixon line are called schools of fish.
Schools of fish.
Or root for the rival.
Who's the rival?
No idea.
All right, that's what I'm gonna look up after this, and I'll see if I stick to it. Look,
You will not. I'm sure you won't.
I promise you I won't. But you know what? I'm gonna at least add alerts on Twitter so I can be like,
You have business out west, young man.
yes, I do. I was like, I'm not going west, but yes, I am. And you know what? This is one thing that I wanted to actually run by you. So sorry to bring it back. We went from one nerd topic to another because sports are just nerds. Me and Renee had this conversation the other day. People who love
Sports are nerds.
Yeah, they're fucking
No different than Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. Or any of that.
Absolutely not. But I like how sports nerds think that they are better than other nerds.
You know what? I don't think that's really true culturally anymore, but I accept the premise.
Yes, not anymore. I mean, now it's come further to center, but like growing up, I liked comic books and video games and shit like that. And I had cousins who only watched baseball, basketball, and were like, yo, keep that nerd shit at home.
You see that shirt you're wearing right now?
Yeah.
They did it. They did it.
They did it.
That's what made nerds, that crossed nerds over.
That's why I repped them. Damn, I forgot what I was even going to ask you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess it's not important.
No, I'm not available.
That's a brain fart. I should just have a little, like, a brain with a toot coming out of it.
That would be really cute.
So yeah, I completely am derailed by talking about baseball.
Yeah. Hey, do we have like a clip sound for like a very special guest?
Bring him on down.
We get a special guest appearance on the pod. Do the fart. All right, maybe next time. You. Be on the pod. I was talking about you in the pod. Clap her on.
There we go.
DJ Miss Rachel, you the best.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's what we were talking about. Oh no.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, Rachel, we heard about, also congrats on getting your master's, which happened in 2015, the year I graduated high school.
Thank you.
Thanks. I like how that one's just sandwiched in there. Aw.
Anything to add? It was hot. We were down south.
There's no crying in baseball. Where is that from?
Jeez, Antonio.
Wait. Is it from it's from the Sandlot. I was gonna say the Outlot, the Sandlot.
The Outlot, no.
What is it from? I don't know. Field of Dreams? Moneyball?
It's from a League of Their Own.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Starring America's Uncle Tom Hanks.
I was gonna. Yes, that is one of the few baseball movies I've seen. Well, I guess not that well, but. Oh my gosh, we have another special guest.
Ants.
Oh, you have to come in. You have to come in real quick. You just have to say hi. Rachel and Desi are right here. Oh, right there.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, Tony.
What up?
Tony, that's the screen. That's the thumbnail.
What is?
Nothing. Just
Okay, I'm gonna go
okay. That's
Yes.
Okay, Des.
So yeah, we finally got the two guests that we've been trying to get on.
Between the 5 of us, we finally saw our viewer. Desi.
Desi is the truest fan. All right.
She goes way back. She's the real deal.
Desi's a day one.
All right, get out that dice. Let's see what we're talking about next time we're talking about stuff.
Let's do it. I feel
Roll with 17.
oh my god. There was one thing that I was going to run by you before I rolled. And it's something that we already kind of do, and you do it better than I, but I think I need to say it just to make it a hard and fast rule.
Talk to me.
I think whoever is presenting should have a physical thing to show. And like I said, you're always good about it because like when you talked about your games, you always bring the actual game, or you brought your hat.
I like that idea.
So I'm just saying that so I know for next time that I need to bring something. And with that being said, let's see what we're rolling. 4. Time to consult the list. 4 is TV. I actually haven't been watching much TV, so.
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. TV. Nice. That's cool because it's not one of the 2 things we always talk about.
Yeah. And, I feel like I could very easily just make it about. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Not video games or TV. I was like, or not video games or music. I have something else to talk about when it comes to TV. But yeah.
Good.
I think that that's about it for today.
Well, this was a good little conclusion, mid-season finale.
Honestly, like I feel really good that you said it too, because again, you put words to the feeling, and I had a feeling.
PhD in English, baby.
That we're there. Yeah. Dr. English. Dr. English over here. Shouts out. And with that, any last words before we're out?
Do the fart again.
That is how we're going to end these.